If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Orlando Magic and the Milwaukee starting five. They've got Thompson, also Johnson out there, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Here's Stockton, pass to George. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Rodman. Now here's Thompson. Beyond the arc. Gilmore grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
George outside. Pass to Cowens. Kicks it to George. 3 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Rodman, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Lanier. Thompson with it. Second shot opportunity, and Lanier gets it to go.
Yeah, Bob Lanier is so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
Here's Stockton. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's Booker. Shoots over Johnson. Orlando again missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Here's Lanier. Pass to Rodman. Thompson with it. Shoots over George. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Thompson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Stockton, pass to Cowens. Here's George to stop the drought. Rodman with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Johnson passes to Rodman. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Booker. And there's the drive to the paint. Here's Cowens. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Rodman. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Rice. The 3 ball. Orlando with the rebound. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cowens passes to George. On target from range.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
And here's Thompson. From deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. Magic out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Stockton. Yet to see a basket. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Johnson, also Thompson out there. And it's Rice in at the 3 slot. Here's Cowens. Pass to George. Clock at 6. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the wing, Thompson. "16 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. Magic leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Booker, launches it. Devin Booker for 3.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Booker against Johnson. Here's Rodman. Still no points. Thompson gets a good look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Stockton pass to Cowens. To the middle. To the left side wing. Here's Stockton. And there's the screen. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Rodman. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Thompson takes a 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Orlando leading. Outside Booker, 3-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Rodman. Thompson outside. For 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Pass to Cowens. Now here's Booker. Covered by Johnson. Outside Booker. Now here's George. That one doesn't drop. Thompson with some nice D. Johnson against Booker. Thompson outside. Launches a three. Paul George pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
A nice shot by Rice. Rice has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Now here's George. He has 7. The three. That shot off the mark. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
15. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Paul George, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando.
One of the strongest guys in the league ever. Artis Gilmore is an intimidating rim protector. You don't want to drive to the bucket when he's waiting in the middle. That could be painful.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Thompson right side. Lets it fly. Here's Lanier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Lanier, a big, strong lefty. Really good at finding contact inside and drawing the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Stockton pass to Cowens. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. They're running. Here's Rice. Finished off the break. Rice has got 5 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Cowens. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Rice grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Thompson finds Johnson. Here's Rodman. Now Thompson. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Orlando calls timeout. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Stockton, still without a bucket. Pass to Gilmore, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker, and another miss by Orlando.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Out to the right wing, shoots. Again, the Bucks, good for 2.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Cowens. Pass to Booker. They need this. Rodman with a rebound. The Bucks leading by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson draws the double. Unloads. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pass to Stockton. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 10.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Here's Rodman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
Here's George. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Rodman. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Booker. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Bucks. Johnson is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Lanier in at the 5. Looking to get back on track. Booker can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rodman. That's tipped. Here's Stockton. Here's George. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. Johnson against Booker. Pass to Cowens. Here's Gilmore. Over Thompson. Gilmore's shot is good.
That's about as far out as you'll see Gilmore go.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Rodman, the pass to Thompson. They double-team Thompson. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And the Magic call time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Rice's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
George hits them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
The Bucks leading by 4. Now Johnson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson's shot is off. Booker with it. Pass to Cowens. Outside Booker. Here's Stockton. Defended by Thompson. George outside. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here's Johnson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Johnson is such a crafty and unpredictable player. Understands how to draw fouls.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Stockton. Outside Booker. 51 seconds left in the fourth. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
George feels it out a bit. Puts one up from 19. Outside for Booker. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Cowens passes to Gilmore. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's Booker. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Boston Celtics. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Richmond. Jokic is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Bailey, and it's Payton in at the point. Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Wilkins over Richmond. And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist from West.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Payton dishes to Baylor. And it's sent back by Wilkins. West against Payton. West kicks to James. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, James. And both free throws, good for James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Payton. Here's Baylor. Out to Payton. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's LeBron. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lays it up and banks it in.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Ewing against Jokic. Shaq with a screen on Ewing. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And they're on the break. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted. There's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And the layup's good off the glass.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now, here's Malone. And here's West from the arc. And the three ball is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Peyton passes to Baylor. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
West passes to Ewing. Back to LeBron. Ewing sets a screen for LeBron. Ewing against Shaquille O'Neal. Malone kicks to Wilkins. Pass to LeBron from the arc. Not going to go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston on top. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Baylor is out there with Gary Payton, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Richmond, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. LeBron's just too strong inside.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
West against Payton. And here's Jokic outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Richmond with the steal. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Baylor.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Now here's West. Wilkins outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Here's Jokic. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Shaq with a screen on James. The 3, Richmond. Boston grabs the miss. Wilkins outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Tommy Wilkins at the line with 1 shot.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Elgin Baylor taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's LeBron, and it's Boston with another.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Offense on the court is your squad. It's time for T-shirts.
.157 left to play here in the second quarter. Eaton inside, defended by West. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And he sinks the second. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Pass to West. 16 feet away. Here's Ewing. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. O'Neal against Wilkins. O'Neal passes to Payton. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Malone with the steal. Shaq against LeBron. Pass to Ewing. And Malone gets double teamed. Good on the shot. Malone's got his first basket.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Jokic with it. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Malone. Goes up from the top of the key. No good from West.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Richmond. Hasn't made one yet. And that one drops.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
LeBron outside. Back to West. West setting the pick for Malone. Five to shoot. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Richmond outside. There's O'Neal with the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Moses Malone out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Ewing. Then there's West. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. No good from Baylor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's James. 8 points for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Patrick Ewing. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Ewing.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Payton. Up and in on the layup. Payton's got 6.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Pass to Wilkins from past the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside, Payton shoots over Ewing, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. West outside. Down low. Here's Ewing. Yep, that one goes. Ewing's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Richmond. O'Neal is screen on James. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. West dishes to Malone. It's Ewing high post. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Shaq down low. Working on James. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
West to screen on Richmond. Wilkins against Richmond. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. It's taken away by Payton. And Payton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Malone outside. Wilkins setting the pick for Malone. Pass to Wilkins. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Richmond for 3. And Boston with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the third. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down to 4 on the bucket from Malone.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now Payton 10 points for him. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Ewing. It's Wilkins on the wing. Baylor defending. Richmond kicks to Baylor. Pass to Payton. Back to Baylor. Now Richmond. James cover.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Nikola Jokic. Baylor is out there with Gary Payton. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Richmond in at the 3, the small forward. Malone against Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Wilkins. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Wilkins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Payton passes to Baylor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Dominique Wilkins.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And so Baylor nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Boston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Top of the key, Payton. Outside, O'Neal. O'Neal is screen on West. Back to O'Neal. And the shot goes down. Shaq's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Ewing. Over O'Neal. That one wide left. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Inside. Here's Ewing. Another miss by Ewing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
O'Neal inside. Ewing defending. O'Neal no good. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Wilkins kicks it to West. Fires the 3. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Malone against O'Neal. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. And here's Boston. West outside. Pass to Ewing. Over Shaq. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Ewing.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Boston. West against Payton. Here's Ewing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And he commits the intentional foul.
Ewing. First personal foul. Second team foul.
West against Payton. Baylor passes to Jokic and finished off by O'Neal.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Ewing. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And here's West from the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Payton against West.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. They've got Williams. He's out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Worthy. Now Adebayo. Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. From 12 feet. Mutombo with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Thompson against Bryant. Williams a screen on Bryant. Now here's Williams. The D's right on him. Thompson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And it's Chicago with a board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Bryant against Thompson. Pass to Pierce.
Bulls foul. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The 3 from Thompson. And Worthy pulls it down. Mitchell against Williams. Pass to Jordan. Adebayo with it. Here's Worthy.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Jordan, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Thompson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here is Williams. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ahead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That one drops. He ties it up. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Here's Sampson, hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Pierce. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Worthy passes to Mitchell. 1:16 left in the first. Mitchell, a screen on Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And both free throws good for Bryant.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Pierce. High arcing shot. Count that one. Pierce has got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Bryant. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Number 1, Nate Archibald.
The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Archibald, covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Worthy. Still no points. It's stolen. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Williams. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. Back to Mitchell. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Pierce. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Bryant outside. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
Foul. Thompson. Third personal foul. First team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Kobe Bryant.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Williams. One shot.
Free throw drops for Williams. And Chicago has possession. Here's Worthy. No points yet. Adebayo from long range. A tumble with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Thompson passes to Williams. Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Sacramento shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Worthy. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
On defense, the Kings. His first shot attempt. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Sampson, hounded by Adebayo. Here's Pierce. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pierce has got 7 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Bryant from the corner. And that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Pierce. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Shot is up. Pierce can't get to it. Chicago trailing here. Here's Worthy. Thompson pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Kings making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Worthy. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Mutombo with a rebound. And Williams has got the ball here for Sacramento. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brown against Bryant. And here's Brown. Inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Kings on top, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Bam Adebayo. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Worthy in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Thompson with it, now guarded by Bryant. Thompson passes to Pierce. No good with the triple. Chicago with the ball. It's a 1-point game. To the paint. Mitchell up top. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Bryant against Thompson. Here's Sampson. Pass to Pierce. From downtown, he drops it from range. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Adebayo, a screen on Thompson. Bryant against Thompson. Back to Mitchell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Williams. Sampson passes to Mutombo. Now Williams. Checked by Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. Williams misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Worthy passes to Adebayo. Misses the 3. The Kings leading. Pass to Thompson. 1:44 left in the third. Here's Sampson. Pounded by Adebayo. Pierce can't get to it. Bryant with it. Give him 8. Adebayo finds Mitchell from behind the arc. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Timeout call, Sacramento. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Pierce. Rebound by the Bulls. Worthy's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Mitchell. Thompson pulls it in. The Kings trailing. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pierce, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Pierce. Back to Thompson. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 7.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Worthy passes to Bryant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Worthy.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. On the wing, Bryant. Over Thompson. Bryant, no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Kings on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Now here's Thompson taking a look at Sacramento. Jalen Williams is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. Shoots. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Now Williams. Pass to Sampson. Here's Pierce. Thompson with it. And there's a pick. Shoots over Bryant. And that one's good. Thompson. And Sacramento leads by 4.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Timeout, Bulls. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thanks. Williams against Mitchell. Williams passes to Thompson. With the teardrop. Here's Sampson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Thompson against Bryant. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
Sacramento leading by 3. Here's Pierce. Lets it go from deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bryant outside to tie it up. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Pierce. Mutombo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Sacramento leads by 2.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Jordan. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he recovers it. Outside Mitchell. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now to take the lead. Mitchell down low.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Pierce. They set a pick. This one for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Timeout, Bulls! It's Thompson, high post. He's against Bryant. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Sampson. That one rolls around and rims out.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
You're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Timeout called, the Kings. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Left side, Williams. Oh, got a piece of it. And here is Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Sampson. Money!
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Timeout, Bulls! Here's Bryant. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. They've got DeAndre Jordan. Bam Adebayo is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Worthy in at the point guard. Pass to Sampson. Here's Pierce. The 3 ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Worthy. Back to Bryant. Lets it go from 14. And he comes up with a bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Bryant against Thompson. Pass to Pierce. Fades and shoots. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
1:19 left in OT. Bryant with it. Now Thompson defending. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Bryant. Here's Worthy. 6 to shoot. Adebayo passes to Bryant. Second chance effort.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Timeout, Bulls. Here's Bryant. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Down the clutch free throw. So he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And he's going for the oop here. Bryant against Williams. And it's Chicago with a board. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell. Defended by Thompson. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout, Bulls. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
The tie. No good. So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't
welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Jalen Williams. Pierce out there with Mutombo. And it's Sampson in at the 4. Lanier, that's good.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Now Williams. Pass to Sampson. And here's Pierce. Lock at 6. And no good. Here's Rice. Defended by Pierce. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Rice. Three-pointer. Tumbo grabs the board. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Pierce. Out to Thompson. Over Thompson. Sacramento again missing. Johnson against Mutombo. Johnson's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Rodman passes to Thompson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pierce with a screen on Thompson. Left side, Pierce. Got a hand on it. Here's Rice, covered by Mutombo. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Pass to Rice, takes the 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Thompson. Left side, Williams. Back to Thompson. Williams against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pierce inside the three-point line. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. Pierce down low. It's up against Thompson.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rodman outside. Pass to Rice. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
And here's Pierce. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks In control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. I'll look at the field goal percentage. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Jalen Williams. He's out there with Amen Thompson. Mutombo is out there with Pierce, and it's Sampson in at the power forward.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's down low. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Williams. Still scoreless. Count it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Here's Rice. Pierce covering. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings trail by 12. Outside, Pierce. No good on the three. So it's the Bucks now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Rice kicks to Johnson. Rodman looking it over. Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. And he gets it back. Dennis Johnson on the wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Williams passes to Thompson. And it's Rice with the rebound. Bucks leading by 14. Thompson dishes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thompson's got 5.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson against Pierce. Sweet move. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rice kicks to Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Over Williams. And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Dennis Rodman. Klay Thompson is out there with Johnson. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot. Thompson against Thompson. Offside Rodman. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Kings ball.
The Kings trail by 16. Pass to Sampson. Williams with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Here's Sampson. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 16. Outside, Rodman. From the top of the key. Good D by Thompson.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Mutombo passes to Pierce, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Thompson kicks to Mutombo. Sampson, the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 8 points.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
The Kings trail by 17. Now here's Thompson. Still without a basket. Thompson sets the pick for Pierce. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Tumbo grabs the board. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks thwarted by just a third of the NBA's teams, you may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee leading by 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rice. Both free throws good from Rice.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. Here's the pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
The free throw drops for Mutombo. And so Mutombo nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Rodman outside. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Kings trail by 14. Williams dishes to Thompson. Back to Williams. Outside, Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson inside. Good D by Thompson. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Thompson is out there with Williams. And it's Mutombo. And it's Pierce. And it's Sampson in at the 4-man position. There's Williams. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
That's good from Williams. Johnson with it. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Rice. Lets it go with the 3. It drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 14-point game. Williams with the ball. Back to Thompson. Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Pass to Thompson for the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pierce feeling it out a bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
Paul Pierce taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Milwaukee leading by 12.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Lanier, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And his offensive struggles continue.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
The 15-footer. Sacramento again missing. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Thompson. Over Thompson. Thompson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Fires from the line, and with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Paul Pierce.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson finds Rodman. Back to Johnson. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Thompson against Pierce. 1:03 left in the fourth. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Pierce. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Milwaukee with it, leading by 12. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Here's Lanier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
One shot.
One shot.
Here's Sacramento, down by 15. Now Thompson. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
At the line for the Kings, Thompson, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 14-point game. Rodman outside. Back to Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 11 seconds left in the game. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Klay Thompson is out there with Johnson. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot.
There's some mass and density to Richmond, not the guy you want backing you down inside.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Rodman outside. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Richmond outside. Payton outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside for Richmond. That 3 off the mark. Here's Milwaukee now. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rice off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Jokic finds Payton. Good D by Thompson. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Rice. Takes a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Rice using all of his range to drain the long shot, stretching things out as much as he can.
Payton passes to O'Neal. Back to Payton. And here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Johnson grabs the board.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. Rodman dishes to Thompson. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Baylor. Payton in the corner. Knocked away. And good that time.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
The Bucks trail. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Payton kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Baylor. Here's Payton. And it's blocked. Now Johnson. Rodman finds Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Baylor. Here's Richmond. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Bucks leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Right side, O'Neal. Pass to Jokic. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Johnson. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. Here's Rice. Pass to Lanier. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Rice. Johnson with it. Rodman looking it over. Here's Rice. Kept alive. Rodman with a screen on Baylor. Here's Rice. And again, the Bucks miss. Cavaliers trailing. Richmond left side. Thompson against O'Neal. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Rodman. Thompson passes to Rodman. Johnson goes in. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
Really good determination on the drive there from Johnson.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Payton. And it's Rice with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Johnson. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richmond with it. Picked up by Thompson. Richmond no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Johnson finds Rodman. Now Thompson from past the arc. That drops and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's good.
Hey, he's a big guy that can pull up from seemingly anywhere at any time. Jokic is just made a little different, folks.
Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jokic. And he drives in. Richmond outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Richmond's got 5 points so far. Johnson against Richmond. Johnson surveying the floor. Rodman with a screen on Bailey. Rice, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Richmond, and again it's Cleveland.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Back to Johnson. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got O'Neal. Baylor is out there with Payton. Then it's Richmond. And it's Jokic in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Top of the key, Payton. Outside Baylor. With the floater. Jokic against Rodman. Top of the key. And it's Jokic missing. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Johnson. And Thompson kicks to Rodman. Back to Thompson. Rodman sets the screen for Thompson. Can't connect from long distance. Kicked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Rice passes to Lanier. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lanier's got his second basket.
Yeah, Bob Lanier so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Baylor. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Rodman with a screen on Richmond. Thompson from way outside.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Pass to Jokic. 1:37 left to play in the third. Payton's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Baylor against Johnson. Richmond left side. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Richmond's got 9 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Rice for the 3. They get it back. Here's Lanier. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Johnson dishes to Thompson. Johnson with a screen on Payton. It's Clay off the drive. Misses in close. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Payton against Thompson. Outside, Payton. Cleveland moving it around. Here's O'Neal. Misses the baby hook.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Johnson is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Rodman. And it's Lanier in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Thompson over Baylor. Thompson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Richmond the pass to O'Neal. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Rodman. Back to Thompson. Over Payton. Thompson misses.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Back to O'Neal. Bucks leading by 6. And here is Johnson. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson for the triple. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Payton. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
On offense here, the Bucks. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Baseline J on the way. And a check with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Johnson against Richmond. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Thompson inside. Payton's there. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. O'Neal finds Payton. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
Shots good by Shaq.
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
Thompson way outside. No good with the triple.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Back to Shaq. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. He goes up again, misses the layup, and so they foul intentionally.
Shaquille O'Neal, his first, second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Dennis Rodman, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Now Johnson. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, when weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Klay Thompson.